UFC 131.
The MMA show.
We're here to talk about none other than the first fight, the second fight and the third fight that we deem from UFC 131.
We will be covering it. Okay, Brock Lesnar's off the card.
Certainly is.
Shane Carwin decided he would step in, and I think that's good for the fight. So it's
yeah.
Shane Carwin versus Junior Dos Santos. How do you see that playing out? Master Wang.
First of all, I think it's almost a better scenario because obviously Brock is a fantastic wrestler, but his striking is good by all means. But we've seen what Carwin does to people. We've seen what he done to Brock. We've seen what he does.
And Brock's like a big girl's blouse when he gets punched.
I would be like a big girl's blouse as well if I was getting hit with some of the meat mallets he's been hit with. But Junior Dos Santos, big hitter. Shane Carwin, big hitter. Clashes collide. Carwin's losing weight. He's looking good. New nutritionist.
Very lean.
What are you thinking on that?
I think Carwin's way to win in this fight is how he beat Frank Mir. It's not about standing and trading punches with Dos Santos. It's about getting him up against that cage and punching him in the clinch. And as you've seen with wee short punches like he did against Mir, did against Gonzaga, doesn't it look a lot? But he drops guys easily with that. So I see that as his way of winning the fight. If he stands out the open, tries to trade and box with Dos Santos, he'll have problems. Having said that, Dos Santos I don't feel has got great defensive boxing either, because he pretty much took all our big countries. He just stood there, doesn't he try and deviate his attack, doesn't he throw any kicks, doesn't he go for any takedowns, just stands there and throws leather. For that reason, I'm going to go Carwin.
Shane Carwin, that's two. Carwin.
We've started agreeing all recently, we've become much closer since we started the show. Well, a wee bit.
Master Wang here. This is the Go Fast Sports competition. The question is, which fantastic energy beverage company sponsors the Real MMA show? For your chance to win a Go Fast goodie bag, just write it in the comments or on the website. Welcome to Scotland. Next fight?
Next fight, covered. Like boom,
that.
boom. Kenny Flory and Diego Nunes. How do you see that playing out?
Well, Ken Flo is obviously he's a thinking man. He's a thinking fighter. He does all the presenting. He always comes across as a face of the UFC, well spoken, well versed in all the different disciplines. He's a big fan of the elbows.
Well, he likes his elbows. He goes to all the right training camps. He covers all that stuff.
And he likes to use the words. I'm going to finish the fight. He's good in front of the camera, and he knows what to say to keep the UFC happy. But unfortunately, he's fighting Nunes, and Nunes is
not a fight finisher. He has not finished a fight in the WEC or the UFC. I think that's about 6 fights. It's been 2008. He hasn't finished a fight. So I see that's been quite a boring fight. And as much as Ken Flo tries to sell himself as a fight finisher, I think he's mentally weak, because any big fights he's been in, he basically shits his brakes. Penn, Maynard, he just doesn't seem, okay, get beat, but he just doesn't seem to perform in the big occasions. So for that reason, his first fight at 145, he thinks he's going to go straight through Nunes for a shot at Aldo for the title, and I don't think it's going to play out that way. I think he's going to lose a decision to Nunes.
I think when they're coming down the weight class and they're taking on that new environment, these people, if that's his natural weight class and they go into his natural weight class, then...
Well, he did fight at middleweight initially. He came all the way down. He's going to keep going down and down and down, taking beats.
Skeletor! I'm Skeletor!
Having said that, he does tend to do well against the much shorter guys. You see him against Joe Daddy, you see him against Gomi. He likes to keep them at the end of that jab. But I think the problem with that is the lighter you go, the quicker they get. They're kind of Frankie Edgar quick. They're really in and out, quick on you. And they'll mix it up well with their wrestling. So I think he's going to get a lot of problems here at this weight.
And he's big Peruvian lungs, it's everybody down there's got endurance.
Exactly.
And Nunes is kickboxing, he's got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at a high level. I'm going to go with Nunes. I think that's how we pronounce his name. I'm not sure. Nunes. Put it in the comments, let us know how we say the Brazilian name. Excellent. Who's next on the old bad boy UFC 131? Hey man, where did you get that great t-shirt?
Why, www.countrymansfist.com. Get yours there.
Okay, a couple of big names as well. We've got Damian Maia versus Mark Munoz. It's a big fight. But me looking at this fight, I think this is Mark Munoz to lose, for the simple fact his last 3 fights, he's had CB Dollaway, Aaron Simpson and Yushin Okami. He's basically, his last 3 big fights, he's been training for a grappler. So there's no change up there for him. Basically, he needs to keep it standing against Damien Maia. It doesn't matter how good a wrestler you are, you keep it standing.
But his shots are quite funny, you know. They talk about this elite level grappling. He just bends and lunges forward. He doesn't use legs at all. He doesn't get down. He just bends, torso dive, and it's like, well, that's not going to work.
I think he needs to use his wrestling to keep it standing. Although Munoz striking isn't really technical, he has something he's got KO power, which is something Damien Maia doesn't have. So I think the longer it's standing, Damien Maia is leaving himself open to that. And we've seen in the fight against Marquardt, you can't put him down if you hit him hard enough. So
I think Damien Maia, if his boxing has got good, and he's not believing what Vanderlei's been telling him, and it actually has evolved, then I think he's got a chance to use that to get it to the ground and do what Damien Maia does best.
Yeah, you're a shit-hot grappler, right?
I got beat by a Damien Maia black belt. Right?
Did you? It must have been a close call.
Scottish grapple champs.
What I'm trying to say with this, if you were that good on the ground, the thing you'd be wanting to learn is how to get it there. You should forget the striking. Okay, you need to do a bit. I'd be training with Greco guys with great shoot wrestling, everything just to get it down there, because 9 times out of 10, if he gets you down, it's finished.
As we've said that before, there's a lot of the high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys who come into the game with no wrestling. And it's like, a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is fantastic, but most high-level guys are only high-level when they get it to the ground.
And every round, as they say, every round starts standing.
Get some wrestling in there.
Okay, so that's us covered basically the 3 fights we're going in UFC
Damien
131. And my pick, Mark Munoz. Woo! I let it slide. It's not when you see the muscle ball, let it slide.
Special day.
Hard day.
So that's it, UFC 131, that's our predictions. Whatever your predictions are, check it out. Check out Countryman's Fist, get a Muscle Mo signature t-shirt.
That's the one you want.
Or, check out the Go Fast Sports beverage, and just to say, B for the CP ain't here this evening. Unfortunately, he's been caught in the Antarctic. He's over there living a salmon fishing dream.
He won't be back.
Yes.
Hopefully later.
Yes. Until, watch Rumour Lounge. Click the button. That's the button there.
You'll like it. There's some good stuff next.
That's the Rumour Lounge. Enjoy. I don't know if you've seen what I've done